The curse in the basement. A wish too far. They didn't mean to find it. That's what Chloe kept saying after everything went wrong. It was a Friday night, the kind where time feels loose and everything feels possible. In the town of Murren's Hollow, where nothing ever really happens, four high school seniors, Chloe, Mason, Jada, and Leo, decided to kill boredom the only way they knew how. Thrift shopping for weird junk at Thriftmore, the kind of thrift store where time seemed to settle into the dust and everything had that someone else's story feel. The store was nearly empty except for a man behind the counter. He didn't speak, only nodded when they came in. The air smelled like mothballs and mildew, and the overhead lights flickered faintly. They fanned out, joking, laughing, digging through bins of scratched vinyls and cracked porcelain dolls. That's when Mason found it. In the back of the store, beneath a tattered American flag and some old war medals, was a glass case. Inside it, sitting on a faded red velvet cloth, was a monkey's paw. Mummified, curled, with 3 fingers slightly clenched. Its black fur was coarse and its nails long and yellowed. There was no price tag. "Yo, this is straight up cursed," Mason said, grinning. "Urban legend stuff," Leo chimed in. "Like 3 wishes and you're doomed." Chloe stared at it. That can't be real. The man behind the counter appeared behind them, no one saw him move, and unlocked the case without being asked. He handed the paw to Mason without a word, just nodded once. How much?" Mason asked, but the man only smiled. "Price was paid already," he said, and walked away. They should have left it there, burned it, buried it, thrown it in the river. But they didn't. That night, in Leo's basement, they dared each other to make a wish. It was supposed to be a joke. Mason went first. "I wish my dad's stupid scratch-off ticket actually won something. Like, big." They laughed. The next morning, Mason's dad won $500,000. The family made the news, bought a boat. But his dad wasn't smiling in the photos. He looked tired, pale, like something was following him. The week after, Mason's dad suffered a massive stroke. Mason's mom found him in the hallway, eyes wide open, mouth twisted in a silent scream. The boat caught fire at the marina. Coincidence, Mason said, but he didn't sleep for days. Jada was next. She waited a few days, then wished her ex-boyfriend would text her, just to say he missed her. He did. A lot. Dozens of texts, obsessive ones, apologies turned into threats. Then he showed up at her house in the middle of the night, eyes wild, bleeding from both palms like he'd clawed through something to get there, screaming her name. The police took him away. The next day, she found her cat dead on the porch. No blood, just dead, stiff, eyes wide. Jada stopped coming to school. Leo made a wish out of spite. "I wish Mr. Harrell would drop dead." Their cruel physics teacher, the one who mocked kids and handed out Fs like candy. 2 days later, Harrell was found in the teacher's lounge, collapsed over a tray of burnt coffee. Massive heart attack, dead before he hit the floor. But here's the thing, so was the substitute who came in after him, and the next one too. 3 teachers, all dead in 2 weeks. By now, the paw had changed. It looked darker, wetter. One of its fingers had curled tight, as if clenched in satisfaction. Chloe had resisted. "I'm not making a wish, I'm not touching it." But by then, the others were already unraveling. Mason barely left his house. Said he heard something breathing at night under his bed, slow, labored, like something old and heavy. Jada was in therapy, started drawing symbols on her arms in permanent marker. Circles, claws, eyes. Leo disappeared. His room was found torn apart. No forced entry, no signs of a struggle, just one thing left behind. The monkey's paw sitting on his desk, one finger clenched. Chloe couldn't sleep, couldn't think. Her friends were gone, broken, missing. She tried to destroy the paw, burn it, smash it, but it wouldn't catch fire, wouldn't crack. It was like it knew. One night she woke to find it on her pillow next to her head, damp, still. She hadn't wished, not yet, but she knew something was waiting, something was watching. And then the dream started. In it she stood at Thriftmore, alone. The man behind the counter was no longer a man, but a shape, faceless yet smiling. He whispered, "One more, just one more." In desperation, Chloe made her wish. She whispered it aloud into the cold night, clutching the paw with trembling hands. "I wish I could undo it, all of it." The paw clenched tight, all 5 fingers now curled inward, and then the world shifted. She woke up back in Leo's basement. The beginning. Everyone was there, laughing, joking. The paw was on the table, unused. No one had made a wish yet, and Chloe, only Chloe, remembered everything. She tried to stop them, begged them not to touch it, but Mason laughed. "Come on, it's just a story." He reached for it, and Chloe screamed, "No!" But her voice didn't come out. Not really. It was like her mouth moved, but no sound came. Like something wanted the cycle to repeat. Like her wish hadn't undone anything, just trapped her in it. Again and again. And in the darkness of the thrift store basement, the monkey's paw waits, its fingers open, one by one, until someone else wishes. And to this day, there are rumors of a mummified monkey's paw circulating through thrift stores in small towns. Always unpriced, always found by someone who wasn't looking for it. No 2 wishes ever play out the same, but one thing is always true. By the time you realize the price, it's already too late.